Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, episode 91 of Who Should You Choose? And again, I mentioned this in the last video, guys. The next 10 episodes as we wind down the series, because we're getting to the end of NHL 21, are going to be less about full team builds. I won't really answer those, but more about, individual players, if you're choosing between two guys, or if you have any questions about getting started in streaming, MLB, my thoughts on HUT, NHL, anything like that, gameplay help, anything like that you guys want to ask me. I'll put all of my effort into answering as many questions as I can get to. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be about life. I don't care. This series has gone on for an extremely long time, man, and I'm happy with how it turned out. I want to get to episode 100. And I appreciate everyone who stuck around. I mean, the guys especially that, I've started to put out MLB content and, you guys haven't disappeared on me. So I appreciate that. And if you come to the live streams as well, obviously, I love you guys. All right, last thing, my G Fuel code. If you are looking to get some G Fuel, 30% off this weekend. So make sure you use code NOSLEEVES, save yourself 30% off. It'll help you get focused for those big GWC runs. All right, let's get into the questions. Let's see what you guys got. All right, so Kyler says, "Hey, Sleeves, love the video this year. For the first time, I can actually build a decent squad, and it is thanks to your videos." Hey, man, I'm glad to hear that. Currently, I need to move on from my 86 Anderson. Should I upgrade my Dion or Beliveau from bronze to silver and buy 89 Hamilton, or should I look to find someone else with 2 to spark, like building 95 Subban or 90 McKinnis? All right, so 95 Subban wouldn't be a bad option, but upgrading Beliveau from bronze to silver makes him quite usable. So I'd probably recommend doing that. And then 89 Hamilton is a really good defenseman card. So that's probably the route I would take. Evan Miller says 91 Niedermeyer, 350K to replace Dunn on my third left D, or 91 line A to replace Yamamoto 89 on my fourth line right wing. All right, those are two drastic drop off in players. This is going to be a you question. If you really dominate time on attack and you cycle the puck really well and you use the bigger players, I'd go line A. But the 91 Niedermeyer to replace Dunn is definitely a bigger improvement. So I would probably go the 91 Niedermeyer in all honesty. Brendan Kelly says, "Hey, I just picked up my 96 Makar for 94 Subban with an extra 170K. I have 92 McDavid, who has 98 speed, 99 XL. I was wondering if you think it's worth upgrading him soon. I feel like it's highly unlikely his upgraded versions play better." At that, like McDavid, I've said, even the lower 90 McDavids, they're kind of endgame already. Like, as long as, I don't remember the 92 shot, but I think it's fine. Like, it's in the low to mid 90s. Yeah, there's no reason to upgrade him. Just like Beliveau. When Beliveau gets his gold upgrade, guys, don't waste the collectibles to get him, man. Like, all you're going to upgrade is a little bit of balance and endurance. So pass on that. But same thing with McDavid. He's already endgame at the lower end. Hey, Sleeves, thanks for the content. You should work for Sony, considering watching your videos about the show today. Might be my last question. I have 650K, 5 Miller Taves will replace Koivu, so my sounds will be set. I will have no team builds, but because this is Castle Wayne from my streams, your team is pretty solid. I would just look to upgrade the 89 Gabrick, and I have 655 GC saving for shades of... Yeah, okay, Keandre. Yeah, Miller is definitely the way to go. And once you get Taves, you'll be fine. So, yeah, that's a fine team, man. You really don't need to move on from anyone, to be honest with you. Hey, Sleeves, today is my birthday. I pulled 95 Zetterberg in Hut Rush last week. That's crazy. Right now, I have 350K. I'm between 95 Primetime Shifley and 92 Jack Hughes, trying to activate Thief, and I also have 87 Coffee. Should I upgrade him instead? I would upgrade Coffee because the 87 is kind of obsolete right now. Upgrading Coffee would be a pretty big improvement for you, but Shifley and Jack Hughes, they play two different wings, so I'm not sure. Like, I like Jack Hughes. He was one of my favorite cards this year, but that's if you need a left-handed player. Shifley is a great buy for a right-handed guy. So it depends whatever side you need more of. That's the one I would go first with. From Nicholas, should I get the 94 Rantanen with 2 to spark or the 95 Matthews? I played with the 90 Svechnikov and I love him, so speed isn't too important. Basically, is Matthews card that much? I love the Matthews card. I have the 94 and the 94 Rantanen, and Matthews plays on a higher line if that means anything, but Rantanen is very good too, but I would probably go Matthews. All right, Sleeves, is it worth to buy the NHL Sunset players to get the free 93 versions? Is it worth it to buy? You just add up the cost, man. I don't know what the cost is off the top of my head, but you can do the math on it. Usually they're not, but again, you might be able to catch the market when it's really down. Just go and take a look, do the math on that. MLB better than NHL. I mean, right now it's It's tough. Don't need any help. My team is pretty set and competed well. Just looking for a bigger right defenseman instead of Hansen. Don't need Sins, but I'm one away from shutdown. You need a right defenseman. Any of the Victor Hedmans that are like 95 and above. Your team's pretty stacked, so any of the Hedmans would be fine. Or Trouba. I believe Trouba's right-handed. Trouba would be good. Hey, Sleeves, any idea if they're going to be able to if you're able to get in both 94 summer players or only one? I don't want to waste the 20 April collectibles if they're only releasing 7. Thanks for the 100 episodes of content. Brick Bowser will live on forever in NHL. They stated they might release that you can do both, but with sets instead of what we currently have. So yeah, you will be able to get both. There will be a way to make both for sure. They'll find a way to give you more collectibles or to trade some stuff in. That's one dude. Hit up. That's the one, dude. Hit you up on Twitter for this video. Thanks, bro. No problem, my dude. Eric Small says, yo, what's up, Sleeves? Which Sins do you think I should look forward to activating, and which player should I try to squeeze in my lineup? Here's the squad. Appreciate the content, especially Breaking Plateaus. Guys, if you haven't checked out my Breaking Plateaus series, I've had a lot of fun editing that, and I've had a lot of good reviews. So if you're struggling in Rivals and trying to improve, those are the best videos that I put out for you. In terms of synergies you should go for, the next one I would go for is Barrage. You're 4 out of 10. And honestly, in terms of like upgrading, your team is pretty stacked. Maybe one more center or move on from this Kucherov. Actually, Potvin got to go. Like, if you need the defenseman, I would upgrade Potvin. But, there's better options. But if it's a synergy thing, I'd definitely upgrade Potvin because he is kind of at the long end of the stick here as the game gets into the later stages. Should I sell my team and piece together a better one? I mean, it's up to you, man. If you want to have some fun doing some team builds, for sure. If you're not, I would not do it unless if you're competing in GWC, I would not. Kaprizov or Keandre. In terms of just the cards, that Keandre Miller card, guys, will be the best card in Hockey Ultimate Team for the entire year. Like, when it comes out, it will be the best card for the rest of the year, no matter what. Because Hedman can't get to 99 skating, so he will literally be the best defenseman and best player. Think NHL 20 Zdeno Chara. And Kaprizov is going to be incredible. Don't get me wrong. It's just that Keandre Miller card is going to be, like I said, the best in the game. Rumpel, my dude. Okay, Sleeves. Okay, I'll play along. Free play, guys. Should I upgrade Sundin to 96 or hold on to my icon collectibles to upgrade Maro to 99? The crazier option, upgrade 89 Gretzky. Okay, here's a play. Upgrade Gretzky, take the 96 Sundin when you pull him in the daily collectibles, and then, when Mario gets his 99, work towards that. I'll see you soon, buddy. 500K Sleeves, any hand forward, who do you recommend? Oh, dude, there's a lot, man. Like, I love that, like I mentioned earlier, that Jack Hughes I love. Rantanen's good. On the right-hand side, like, any of the high-end Pasternaks, there's lots, man, when you're talking about any hand forward. In terms of centerman, I'm trying to think. I mean, like, I use Gretzky. I mean, I'm trying to think of guys that I just bought. Adam Oates, if you buy him and then upgrade him, is a pretty decent one as well. Or Curry. Yari Curry would be a decent investment. You might be able to get him for 500K. Or save up just a little bit more and get Marlowe. Yo, Sleeves, what's up? Love the videos. They've helped me a lot this year. Trying to choose between 92 International Line 8 or 93 Team of the Week Pasta. Have a good one, man. Depends on how you play. If you cycle the puck a lot and you hold on to it for a very long time, go Line 8. If not, go Pasta. I have Pasta, and he's been an incredible card. But I've also had Line 8, who's been very good. From Charles, need one for Barrage. Should I go with 90 Sagan with Barrage and Magician or save for Taylor Hall? Wingers don't matter. It's my third line. Thanks, Sleeves. Love the idea for these videos now. I appreciate that, my dude. Taylor Hall has been one of my favorite cards so far throughout the entire thing. Maze, my dude, is it worth it to lose Swarm to replace 93 Kachuk with 97 Marlowe? Okay, I mentioned this on stream. I don't like losing a whole team synergy, but I've seen your team. I'm almost positive you have 99 stick checking and defensive awareness throughout your whole team. If that's the case, and I'm talking like if it's above 96, then that's fine as well. I would go with Marlowe because that Marlowe card is incredible. Who should I go with? 86 Blockbuster Tyler Myers or the 86 Primetime Justin Schultz? I really like that Justin Schultz. Tips on how to enter the offensive zone to get good scoring chance or set up good scoring chance. Look at my most recent Breaking Plateaus video, Divisions 5 and 4. I go over offensive zone entries. There's really two. If you straight line in an X, so if you take you're breaking out on the right side, if you've got a fast winger, you go this way, and the opposite if you're on the other side. The reason for it is if players are using opposite-handed defensemen, they switch and they run into each other, and that's what leads to those straight line guys. If you go just straight down the boards, a decent player will eventually just learn just to stop you. That's very easy. Also, make sure when you're about to go one-on-one with a player, okay, so you're getting near the blue line and they're about to poke check you, always be going left and right on the right thumbstick to do a backhand forehand deke, because it'll draw a penalty, and it's also how you are able to do like a little step around. I struggle on 94 controls. How many apples can Torrey Krug eat? What? I made a switch with my Christmas Winter National pick. I had Joe Thornton sitting around. They needed a good size right to V, so I switched to Rista line, and there you go. And I noticed a huge difference in front of the net. I hope they let us do more switches with these free packs and Sunset. I don't know what's going on with Sunsets, guys. It's frustrating. They just like stopped. I don't know. What's fun in franchise mode isn't playing, it's building a team and managing it for me. 100%, man. I love playing. Like, I'm a big franchise guy. It's all I used to do in NHL when I was a kid, was literally just like play franchise mode. And, I will be doing a franchise mode run in NHL 21. Last year, I did a 30-episode rebuild of the Sabres. We might do the Sharks this year. I don't know. Let me know what team you'd like to see. Or maybe don't make master set items cost 23 gold collectibles. I agree. I've been a big advocate of it costing just far too much and it driving away the ability to actually achieve these cards. It's a real big drain, and it's why MLB is king right now. How can I win faceoffs while playing Hut? I can't figure out to save a faceoff save my life. I have good centers taking draws. Also, how can I acquire more gold collectibles? I'm trying to upgrade many cards that I need more GCs to do so. So to acquire more gold collectibles, take untradeable rewards. In terms of faceoffs, I literally have a faceoff video. Go through my tips playlist. You'll see it right there, and it'll walk you through everything you need to know about faceoffs. Knucklehead, how would you feel about upgrading upgradable master sets or even just certain events? For example, being able to upgrade them like 3 events after the release, and they would upgrade like fantasy cards. I love that idea. What I think should happen is if you buy a master set player, if they get a team of the week card that's higher, you should be able to acquire that team of the week card and then like put it into the master set item. Something like that. I would love that. That would be a really cool way, in my opinion, to try and, make team of the week in prime times more, viable, because really they're not. Like, they're just contents for me. Like, I don't get excited. Like, when I pull one, I immediately am like, oh, sweet, I just got like 100K. You know what I mean? Like, I don't ever use them. So I think that an ability to put them into something would be really cool. New to guitar play. Okay. I would definitely appreciate any tips on how to maintain possession of the puck and fight and win puck battles in the offensive and defensive zone without drawing a penalty. Thanks, man. Your videos have totally elevated my game. I'm glad to hear that, dude. Like I said, so moving the puck left and right, it sounds really redundant, but it's how you are able to hold. You want to make sure that there's a lot in between the puck and when they hit R1. Okay? When they hit R1, guys, they will automatically, NHL, when you hit R1, just tapping R1, it will automatically track to where the puck is. So if someone is smashing R1 to try and, put pressure on you, going left and right to deke left on your backhand and forehand, it really makes it more difficult, and your chances of drawing a penalty just go way up. Also, learning how to use the L2, man. Look at my advanced offensive tip video. That'll walk you through how to use the L2. It'll be great for you. Hey, Sleeves, 89 style icon Yandel or Theodore. Ooh, both very good. I think I would go Theodore. The goalie, I'm building an Avalanche theme, plus a couple of other players I really like. I'm also free to play. Do I save for 92 Rantanen or 92 Byram first? I would go 92. I would go Rantanen first. I think Byram will fall in price a little bit. Rantanen's already kind of lower. I know you're a bigger fan of bigger defensemen, as I am usually, but what are your thoughts on the 96 Cale Makar? So Cale Makar has been the outlier, guys. Whenever I go up against a Cale Makar, he's insanely fast, and he smashes people off the puck. Like, his body checking is high enough where it kind of counteracts it, and he's only 5'11". It's not like he's 5'8". It's not like he's Krug or Spurgeon or anyone like that. Anyone under like 5'10", they have to have like elite speed and an absolute missile shot for me to even consider, because it just does not make up for it. But I would 100% recommend the Makar. He's been absolutely nuts, dude. Robert Ola says, hey, Sleeves, keep the vids this year. The one thing I struggle with is holding onto the puck without getting bumped off so easily. What do you guys do to hold onto the puck? Thanks, man. Again, holding the forehand and backhand, guys, or using the L2 to put your back towards the defenseman. Watch that advanced tip video, guys. That'll really help, man. I really think that one will be what'll elevate your game. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for episode 91 of Who Should You Choose? Again, guys, remember, no team build questions going forward. If you have a question between a couple players, let me know. Put them in the comment. And then again, if you guys want to know anything about, streaming, life, my thoughts on the Sharks, the NHL, my thoughts on Huts, how to make it better, anything like that, guys, just leave it in the comment section. And please subscribe for daily NHL content. Don't forget, my code at GFuel is 30% off this weekend. Have a good one, guys.